It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, that wasn't really the sharp slider there. You can see the movement, more of a sweeping slider, much easier pitch to hit when it's hanging like that.
Chris Davis will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch now. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Davis waits on the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Freddie Freeman will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined to the right side. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. First pitch coming. Carlos Ruiz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-2 once more. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Aaron Nolo will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. W. Herrera will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Michael Franco will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that's a base hit. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. First pitch coming. Yan Gomes is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
over the outside half, and it's 2-1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
The 2-2 coming. On the ground to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves go down quietly. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Peter Borges will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Hard hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Aaron Altair will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th.
A good sign here to start the home 7. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Ender Inciarte will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses. Strike 2. Has a look. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2 and 2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the 2 and 2 home. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. That'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Stepping in now, John Lane. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two pitch on the way. Chopper foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
3-2 pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Matt Harrison will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this seventh inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Chris Davis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
4 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. A 1-1 home. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Freddie Freeman will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Adam Walker will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Adam Walker will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Playing first base, number 12, Adam Walker.
Paco Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ryan Howard is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
1-1 on the way. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Freddie Galvis will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Tyler Clippard will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from Turner Field as we play inning number 8. Darnell Sweeney is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds at 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 94 will come in and pitch now.
For Philadelphia, now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 94. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 4.
Michael Franco will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Mike Franco.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First pitch coming. Yan Gomes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to go. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
So 1-2 with one away. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Kelly Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Here's the 2-0. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Bogarts is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Ruiz.
Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 56.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Andres Blanco will get his first cuts here, and here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
W. Herrera will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Peter Borges will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Sander Bogarts will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is
throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to